Hello everyone, welcome to the Laravel tips and tricks. So today video is about partial resource. So how you can generate the partial resource, how to rename their parameters, how to rename their names, how to change your resource with your own language. So you can even change your resource language, that if it is, you can call images, you can call as photos with this photo photos. You can also do this like this. So Laravel generate this in this convention, so you can do this in your own language. So first I'm going to start it with the simpler one. So route resource. So I have a simple route which is a resource containing this user, and I have this user controller which contains all of the this one basically a resource controller. Okay, and if I type this php artisan route list, which is used to open all of our routes, so here it's going to view all of our routes, resource routes. So user slash create, user slash edit and delete and stuff like that. So it means that now this resource contain all of the methods and their routes. So how we can create it only for specific one? We don't want to execute a whole one, like we want to create this only for create and edit. So how we can implement only create and edit with this, by using this resource. So you need to call this only method, and here you need to pass the parameter. So I want to use this only for create and then for edit, right? So save this one, and now I'm going to regenerate the list, refresh. Okay, so now it's generating that create and edit, not generating other ones. So it means that now Laravel is using only these two methods from this resource, not other ones, right? So there is one more property, right, which is you have 5 to 6 method and you want to exclude only ones. How you can do this? So there is a accept property, accept, and you want to accept destroy. So you can do this. So it's not going to execute destroy stuff. Route list, and take eye on this. By default it's going to delete and destroy. So now this one is stop at the edit. So it's not viewing us the destroy. So it means that Laravel is not executing this destroy one. So in this way you can make your resource partial. Okay, so now let's come to our next topic. Our next topic is, so here how you can rename your resource, right? So if I want to change their name, so how I can do this? So let me remove this property. Even you can also apply this property whenever in this case I'm playing with this only. So I want to change this for create, not create. Here we need to call the names. Okay, let me confirm it from the documentation, names, and yes, you need to call this names, and then this would be a helper which accepts the array. So here you need to specify your first helper, and then you need to specify your name. So in this case there is a create, and you want to change this with your photos dot build, right? So you want to rename the create route, right? So how you can do this? So I'm going to naming this creating dot test. Okay, so save this one, and now let's run this php artisan route list. Okay, now it's listing user slash create, user slash edit, and you can check its name, user slash url. This would be a url, and if I go here, it's named this creating dot test, but this would be a same user dot edit. So you can also, if you want to specify this for the user, so you can do this here, right? So it's totally upon you. So in this way you can edit the resource names as you want. Okay, so let me remove this out from there, save this one and go back. So here one more thing, how you can change your parameter, right? So here in this case we have a user slash create, user slash store. So how we can update them? So you can also call one more helper which is parameters, okay, I think it would be a plural, and then you need to accept an array. So first I want to change this users slash store. I want to change this to storing, just storing. Okay, storing, save this one, and then regenerate the route list. Okay, and yes, it's regenerated this list. And oh, here we have passed only create and edit, so I need to pass this another, which is store, because we are doing the operation on this store. So now let me regenerate this list again. Okay, and yes, now it's regenerated this. It's user dot store. No, it's not changed this one. So let me go to the documentation why it's not changed parameters, and then we need to specify the users, and here we need to specify our parameter. So now let's go back. Oh, I call this wrongly, that's why it's behaving like this. So here it's not specified that we want to change the create or update, because it's generated the same URL for both. Okay, here, so it's generated the user slash storing and slash edit. So we are basically updating the parameter, and I'm looking here in this first parameter, first route URL. So this now URL is updated, right? So it's I think already updated. Yes, it's already updated. So now it's accepting the parameter of storing, which we passed here. We are changing the parameter, right? User slash here, like we parameter define here by default, it's define it here, right, or ID, right? So we change this using this parameter helper. We change this from user to storing, right? So let me check the video size. Our video size is going bigger. So in the next video I'm going to tell you that how you can localize your resource, so you can generate the resource in your own language. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay connected for daily videos at 11 AM according to the Pakistan time. So I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.